Alright, what's good everybody? It's your boy Ed0626 here, bringing you a Star Wars Battlefront gameplay on the on a blast, which is like TDM in Call of Duty, so it's not really much different. I'm playing on this Math Hoth. Some of you may or may not remember it if you saw the movies. You know, I can't really describe it for you, I don't know the name of it. It's like a hangar, you know, like a hangar for planes or ships and stuff, and apparently in this case starships. So that's pretty much where I'm playing this. I do have a couple Blast gameplays you'll see in the future. One of them is really good. I hate to toot my own horn, but that might be the next Blast Star Wars gameplay I upload, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's not the topic of the video today. The topic of the video is to talk to you guys about something that I've wanted to discuss for a little while now. I just never had the time to do it, also because I had other videos to make prior to this that I had ideas for first. Before I do that, I'm gonna, you know, set it up for all you guys. A buddy of mine, StevesCODvision, whose link and to his YouTube channel and Twitter will be in the description below, so please check that out. Since I'm mentioning him, he tweeted something February 17th, and I'm sorry this is late that I'm mentioning this, because February feels like forever ago already, but he tweeted something on Twitter and I retweeted it and favorited it. He says, and I quote, "If your life goal is to get a reply on Twitter from a YouTuber, please rethink your life." Not only do I agree with that statement, it got something in my head spinning. It wanted me to question that if this guy's begging for a YouTuber to talk to him or something, does that mean that some YouTubers don't reply enough to their audience, or is this guy just crazy? Now, I'd like to think this guy is just crazy, but I'm pretty sure he is, and he's just like an obsessed fan and stuff. And don't get me wrong, everybody has that. You know, every celebrity, whether you're a YouTuber or you know, some nobody who just got famous all of a sudden, you know, everybody has these obsessed fans. But at the same time, you know, there are some YouTubers out there that may or may not interact with their audience as much as maybe they should. I can't really name any names off the top of my head, but you know, I'd like to maybe describe scenarios to you. You know, sometimes, you know, there are people in the comments section that, you know, comment something or whatever, and they don't get a reply. You know, to me, like, I read the comments sometimes all the time in other people's videos, most of the time, and I see that you know, this is kind of like this is like a very good comment to something to respond to. And you know, for whatever reason, whether the content creator, whoever that may be, whoever made the video, he may not have seen it, or he just didn't reply to it on purpose, or I don't know, or by accident. You know, I can't really describe it that well, but I mean, you know, maybe sometimes YouTubers, it doesn't matter who you are and how big you are, maybe take the time out of your day to, you know, reply to some more comments than you usually do. And maybe that may fuel the ego of some of these obsessed fans. It's like, oh my god, he replied to me, I'm gonna try and do it again, you know. You know, it's kind of like a sticky situation then you get yourself in. You know, I want to set it up the best way I can, but I mean, it's really tough to me. I think it's really tough to, if you're a huge YouTuber, to not only interact with that many people and reply to that many comments or something, but also to worry about these obsessed fans. You know, so they kind of have more problems more than we do. Smaller guys do. So now, in my case, I happen to you know, like I always say, I happen to be microscopic. So interacting with people on my videos and on Twitter doesn't really come that hard to me. And for the people that have several thousand followers on Twitter or several thousand subscribers, it may or may not be a little bit difficult depending on how many videos you get, how many comments you get a video. And you know, that's okay, because we're not machines. You know, we would like to sometimes. I'm pretty sure some of the bigger guys would like to reply to some of them. They just, you know, maybe they just don't have the time to do it, or maybe they just, like I said, don't see it, or whatever. Just, you know. So, I mean, what do you guys think about this in the comments section? I mean, should YouTubers interact more with their audience? You know, more than they usually should, or am I just talking crazy? I mean, like I said, I don't necessarily condone, you know, people like the guy my buddy Steve was talking about, who, you know, who's, like I said, whose quote-unquote life goal is to get a reply to a YouTuber on Twitter, you know. But what are you gonna do? You know, there are people like that in the world, and there's really no, you know. Let's put it this way: celebrities will always have obsessed fans, and it's kind of weird if you ask me. But, you know, like, but trust me, for the people whose life goal is to get a reply from somebody, a famous YouTuber or something, not only check yourself, like I mentioned in my last rantish video, not only check yourself, but please do your best not to be an annoying piece of shit that you'll end up getting blocked, and you won't even get to reply to them all anyway. So it's time to rethink your life, buddy. Just like my buddy Steve said. So, you know, I asked the question again. What do you guys think about the situation? Like, I've already discussed mine. You know, it's like, I mean, and there's another thing is what I wanted to mention. In YouTube, you know, sometimes YouTube has this thing where if it connects to Twitter, it'll say like, I like the video from so and so or whatever. And you know, maybe to counteract, you know, maybe if you can't reply to all the comments on your video, depending how many there are, maybe you could just, you know, if you see somebody that liked your video on Twitter or something that you get mentioned in, of course, because not all the time, sometimes they don't have their Twitter connected all the time. You could just do this. You can just leave a favorite or something, or sometimes even a retweet. I've had people retweet and favorite stuff, and I've had people thank me, but that's also because they're my friends and stuff. So, you know, I've had my buddy Sapper thank me every time I liked a video on his channel. I've had Steve, speaking of, you know, I've had Iris and Jen, Jersey Hitter. You know, these are some of the guys that, I mean, I consider either friends or acquaintances, or, you know, or I just really enjoy their content. And, you know, I think it's nice that, you know, thanking somebody once in a while for liking your video is also important, at least to me anyway. So like I said, if you can't comment on all your video, if you can't reply to all the comments in your comment section on your video, at least, you know, if you see somebody like a video and it says it on Twitter, if you happen to see it, like if you get mentioned, I know another thing is, you know, I know mentions blow up from that, but you know, just take your time out of your day to scroll through some of them, leave a like on the tweet or something. It'll make the guy feel like, just make the guy feel good. Like, again, for people that go crazy on this shit, you know, don't take it. It's not like you're the only person in the world that he's seen it. You know, I'm pretty sure he's seen other people do it. So, like I said, one more time, leave your thoughts in the comments section. Let me know what you think. Leave a like on this video. And trust me, if you leave a comment, I will respond to you. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll catch you on the next one. See you guys later.